Now, I need to discuss a matter that is trending. The outburst of my former boss, Chief Rotimi Amaechi, Esquire, and some of his other colleagues. I will not in our society. I do not intend to take the individuals one by each, because luckily Nigerians are responding to them. But to let Nigerians know, particularly of Rivers State, our position on the matter. Chief Rotimi Amaechi spoke for himself. He didn't speak for Rivers APC. I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, I'm sure he had long jumped the ship. He had long jumped the ship, because all attempts to bring them to meeting failed. So it means, of course, even by these outbursts and these vituperations coming from them, you will conclude that they have left the party. But whether they are in the party or not, I'm bothered with the kind of criticism that are coming supposedly from certain quarters and certain individuals. I'm bothered about it, especially when you were in a government and that you have no history of having done anything for the state, for Rivers people. Don't forget that there was a challenge thrown at him at some point. Let us know what project Ministry of Transport, Nigeria, bestrides the entire Nigeria. FCT minister is localized, because some people are also trying to make analysis and this and that. You are brought in to salvage or do a thing for a particular space. The other person is brought in to do something for a wider horizon. We have challenged him at some point. They have challenged us then as APC. We need to know one thing, that in 7 years, Super Minister brought to Rivers State. What we saw was at the twilight of that government, that narrow gauge was being contemplated for Rivers, and that they had even gone from that market. What's the name of that market? Railway market. They had gone there, scooped up the little one that we used to have and use with a jiggy janga. You know, we had one plane, jiggy janga, jiggy. Whoa! They had removed. So no rail transportation under him as super minister, and somebody who is from the state that in fact he governed for 8 years. Now the problem right now is, a lot of people have read, a lot of people call them all manner of names, wannabes. They say, oh, they are fallen angels, and they are Puritans and all that. But me, I have a word, and you all know the word. If you go to see the meaning, they are not abusive. There's a word called Humpty. There's another one called Dumpty. So please look at the meaning. For our own interpretation, a Humpty Dumpty is somebody that was defeated in a battle. This is political battle. And if I take the time now, Charlie will beat me. If I take the time now, I will tell you many things. You had come to the stadium and you had sang war songs. Okay? You had sang war songs as minister in the presence of the president. And you have asked the president to go and see what will happen on Saturday. Nothing happened. The thing turned around. Ago. Obarachadike. sure you know the meaning of Obarachadike. It's war song. War. You didn't do anything. You said you are the anointed son of God and President, and gave people hope that you would be the candidate of the APC for the presidential election. And it failed. The president reaches out to you, just the same way he reached out to other people that even scored 0. You are the runner-up. I say, let's close ranks. Whatever the problem is, let us close in and work together. You refused. You were a minister. Through your ministry, federal government was almost, Nigeria was almost franchised to China because of the loan, the magnitude of loan that Nigerians took via your ministry. You should be thankful to Mr. President that today Nigeria is still a sovereign state because he's paying what you incurred. You are building a Maraba to where? Road. You are building this and that because you are thinking that that will give you allowance to be presidential candidate and maybe eventually become the president of this country. It didn't happen. Now you come back and you are inciting violence. You are. And thank God that the person who is supposed to address him had addressed him. The Minister of State for Defense. I said to him, you are inciting violence. You are inciting chaos. But you ask him, on the day that this chaos and this violence will take place, will his children be there? You will only incite the children of the poor. But your own children will not be there. So they won't take the bullets. So, please, we are discountenancing, we are also taking ourselves away from whatever vituperations that came from Amaechi. The reason why we are particularizing is that Rivers State is a state that, particularly where we are, is a state that is very grateful and gives gratitude to anybody that does anything good for us. Mr. President should remain focused. He's very focused. I'm sure that in no distant time, you will all begin to see that Nigeria is headed towards our Eldorado.